Okay, here's the story. These are the three little pigs, and they're on their summer vacation from school. And they were sitting in the field talking about something they wanted to do to take up their time during the summer. Well, this piggy had a brilliant idea to make their own houses. They could each build their own house, and it could be their clubhouse for the summer. Well, when they were talking, the one piggy said, "We shouldn't say anything loud because the big bad wolf will hear us and he'll ruin our project." And all the piggies agreed with him because whenever they made projects before, he would ruin them and blow them down. And they didn't like that, so they whispered about it. But guess who still overheard? The big bad wolf. And he said, "If you're planning to do a project, I will blow it down. I told you I don't like projects, and you better not do one." And they said, "Well, we want to make a clubhouse during the summer so we can all go visit there. We want to build our own houses." He says, "No, you can't." And they said, "Well, why?" He said, "Because I said no." And he says, "If you build your clubhouses, I will huff and I will puff and I will blow your houses down." Well, the piggies got scared and said, "We won't do it." So he walked away, and he went and did something bad to another neighbor. But the three pigs stayed here, and they said, "We're still going to do our houses. We're not going to let the big bad wolf scare us. That's not fair. He can't bully us into not doing it." So they all said they were going to go to Home Depot, their local neighborhood store, and get their supplies there. Well, they went to Home Depot and got their supplies, and within a couple weeks, their houses were almost complete. They just had to move some furniture in, and they were done. Well, almost done, they thought. Okay. Well, this is their finished construction right here. They made a little neighborhood up. This house is made out of straw because it was yellow, and it was this piggy's favorite color. Well, this house was made out of leaves, and it was green because it was that piggy's favorite color. And this house was made out of bricks, and it was red because this piggy loves the color red. So they got their houses done, and they moved all their furniture in and made themselves a home. And when they did, they got an unexpected guest. The big bad wolf came to visit. He says, "I see you built your houses even after I told you not to." And they said, we're sorry, we didn't mean to not listen to you, but we wanted to do it for our own safety. We needed someplace to take shelter when it rained and when we had storms." He says, "I don't care. You didn't listen to me. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down." Well, he took this piggy's house and did that. He huffed, he puffed, and he blew the piggy away and blew the house down. And all that left was a pile of rubble. Well, this little piggy saw what happened and was very scared and grabbed the piggy from falling, and this piggy ran to this house, and they stayed there. Well, the big bad wolf saw them over here, and he walked over to this house and said, "Oh, so you're going to hide from me now. I don't like hiders. So I'm going to huff, and I'm going to puff, and I'm going to blow your house down now." So he huffed, and he puffed, and he blew that house down too and left a pile of rubble. So these piggies scurried over to their friend's house and stayed there. And they hid behind the house. Well, guess who followed them? The big bad wolf. And he followed them all the way to that house and said, "Now 3 of you piggies are hiding from me. I don't like that. So I'm going to huff and I'm going to puff and I'm going to blow your house down so you can't hide no more." And he huffed and he puffed and he, but still couldn't blow his house down. So he tried again. Still couldn't get his house to go down. So he got mad and said, "You've won. See, you've got what you wanted. You made me mad, and you got me upset. I'm going to run away now, because he couldn't blow the house down, and the piggies were safe from the big bad wolf. Well, the piggy said, we're sorry, but we were standing up to you. We don't like to be bullied. He says, I wasn't bullying you. I just wanted to be your friends. And they said, well, friends don't be mean to other friends. We help each other out. Like we helped each other build our houses. And look, this one stood up to you. So we're standing up to you like our house is. And he said, I don't care. I'm going to run away. I don't want to see any of you no more. So with that, he took off and he ran away. And the pigs never saw him again, have never heard from him. They don't know where he is, and they don't know where he went. And the Piggalies lived happily ever after in the brick home. They still have the remains of their old houses, but they soon plan to remodel their houses to make them brick, so they withstand if he ever comes back. So I hope you liked the story. I'm all done, class. Now, what can you tell me helped the pigs withstand the wolf? Can you tell me something that made them stronger, or what was stronger for them to stand up to the wolf? That's right, they had the house. The house was strong enough for them to hide behind, so he couldn't blow it down and scare them. Well, you don't want to do this with your friends. You don't want to be mean to your friends. If you want to make friends with someone, you be nice to them and help them out like we discussed yesterday. You don't be mean and tell them they can't do something. That's not nice. Well, this house withstood the big bad wolf, and the piggies' friendship withstood the big bad wolf. So if we can withstand the big bad wolf, we can withstand anything. So one thing I want you to take away from this lesson, children, is to be friendly with others, to not be mean, don't tell them no. No is never an option. You always want to be nice and make modifications if you want to play with them or you want to do something different. You don't never say no. That's not nice. So that's the end of my story, and I hope you liked it, and I'm all done.